thing's gonna get smoked.
This bait right here is the Z-Man Mulletron. Besides the lifelike profile, the realistic accents like the fins and the eyes, the first thing you're gonna notice about this bait is the fact that it doesn't have a traditional line tie. This is what's known as a line-through bait. Line-through baits have a hook that isn't actually attached to the lure. Instead, you thread your line through the body of the bait in a pre-existing channel, tie it to the hook, and then pull it back through the bait. So the primary advantage of a line-through bait is that when a fish is hooked, the lure slides up the line, removing that leverage and the weight that the fish could use to dislodge the hook. So the Mulletron's made from Z-Man's ElaZtech material, which is soft, giving it a really great action underwater. It's buoyant, that slows down that sink rate, and it's incredibly durable. It's able to withstand countless attacks from fish. The buoyancy of the ElaZtech also allows the bait to sit upright on the bottom without falling over. The Mulletron has a wedge-shaped tail, which pushes a ton of water. It activates at extremely slow retrieve speeds, allowing you to just crawl it ever so slowly, and it also continues to work effectively at fast retrieve speeds where it's actually pushing a wake just below the surface. The body of the bait has an internal weight and has very minimal roll on the retrieve. There's just enough roll to really activate that tail action. That makes this bait look more realistic and lifelike under the water. If you look closely at the top of the Mulletron's tail, you'll see a tiny porthole where you can inject scents like Procure or other fish attractants. The bait's line-through harness is molded so that the hook clicks into place. This gives it a really clean and natural appearance, and it protects the hook eye and the knot inside the bait. The single wide gap, sickle-shaped hook is designed to penetrate a fish's upper lip, leading to more secure hook sets and healthier releases. From the ability to inject scents into the wedge tail, to the pulsing action hitting the lateral line, to the rattle molded into the line-through harness, the Mulletron is designed to hit on all of the fish's senses. Coming in two sizes, you have the option of a 4.5-inch bait or a 6-inch bait. The 4.5-inch bait weighs 3/4 ounces and comes with a 3/0 hook. The 6-inch bait weighs 1 3/4 ounces and features a 5/0 hook. Both baits sink at a rate of 8 feet every 10 seconds, which means you can count down to where you want the lure to be in the water column before beginning the retrieve. To learn more about the Mulletron and all of Z-Man's ElaZtech baits, go to zmanfishing.com.